Oh my god, the intro. I don't remember that bit. I don't remember how to play this.
I played it a little bit more recently on my own Switch, but I still don't remember how to play. So.
Wait, I have a peanut gun? How long have I had a peanut gun?
I don't know. I don't know that I realized that you had that.
Ow. Yeah, I don't remember this whatsoever. Wasn't I supposed to do something?
There we go.
Okay, I understand why you like this now.
Yeah, I really.
I was gonna get him.
Bye.
I guess so. Damn.
You can press A.
I know. I'm trying to think of what I was gonna do.
Noah's got Rona.
I don't have Rona, bitch. Fucking, what was I gonna do? You told me to do something at the start of the episode and I totally forgot.
I've told you to perform the Donkey Kong rap.
I don't remember the entirety of the Donkey Kong rap. Maybe that's what's killing me.
I don't either.
I don't even know how it starts. Just fucking.
He's finally back, performing for you. Yeah, I don't know.
He's the first member of the DK crew. DK. Donkey Kong.
His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he
shoots it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. That's pretty much all I got. Welcome fucking back to whatever the hell this is. Kind of had like a soft opening here because we don't know what the hell we're doing. This is a new environment. This is the first couch co-op episode I've recorded since moving to my new apartment. So if you guys hear echo, I've been trying to fix that throughout my journey here, but I don't really care anymore. So here we are. We're back. Nathan's here.
Sure am.
Obviously, as he's playing the game while I sit on his back and do nothing. I've been trying to figure out what exactly I need to do to fix the echo problem in here, because my new place is entirely open, like in the roof area, so lots of chances for the vibrations to just strike whatever they want and come back down. So if you guys hate this video, tell me down below and I'll probably get more serious about trying to fix it.
If you hate this video, make sure to like and subscribe.
That
Hit
too.
that notification bell and support us on Patreon.
I kind of forget that I have a Patreon sometimes.
Do you actually even have?
I have one, but it was kind of like a joke. It was me making a joke, and then someone actually gave me $10, so I was like, I guess I'll keep it.
Wow, $10, $10.
I know, right? That was a long time ago, though. Unfortunately for me and Nathan, nothing has happened in our lives that's interesting, so we just have to, like, brute force our way through whatever the fuck we're going to talk about. What is happening? And why are the giraffes on sticks?
Did
they not have the budget for regular giraffes?
Yeah. They had there's a performance of The Lion King live going on below us. On Broadway.
Dude, is Disney connected to Nintendo?
Yeah.
Oh no! You fucked up! You didn't get your O pass, Nathan. What the fuck?
You have to get the O so we can do the secret levels that are hard and take forever.
Yeah, that I just hop on your back for.
Yeah.
I like how this playthrough, Nathan was like, yeah, we're just gonna, you can play with me, and then I'm like, I'll just hop on your back, because I'm not very particularly good at this. Donkey Kong is a different kind of platformer for me.
I really like
It causes a different kind of anxiety and pain that I'm just not akin to.
I've always been a big Donkey Kong buff.
I know. That's because you're half monkey. Right?
Yeah.
You just gonna agree with anything I say?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. You're right, the music Nathan was telling me before we started recording that the music in this this hub world is very good. I gotta agree. I am enjoying this. Oh, I thought the grass was gonna kill you. Do you just know everything and like all the secrets of this world?
No, I just see grass and I try and cut it.
Oh. Were you raised by a professional lawnmower?
My inner dad.
Oh, hey. Okay, I'll hop off your back for this.
Yeah.
I forgot that these were... I forgot how to hop off your back.
Oh! We figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out into my suicide. God damn it. Well, don't die.
Banana.
You missed a singular banana. How could you?
Look at that.
You stupid fucking bug-eyed ape.
I'm the best at Donkey Kong.
I never professed to be better than you at it. Nor...
I'm the second
Actually,
best. I'm
technically,
the best
this
in
is
the
my
world.
first Donkey Kong experience that I've, like, sustained. If that makes
You
any
ever played
sense.
any of the original Donkey Kong type?
I think I played a little bit of it, but I never... Oh, wait, hang on, I gotta pull this anyway. I don't think I ever played enough of it. I have the best
You
chance...
jumped off. You jumped on a very inopportune
Well, I
moment.
was trying to pull that thing, and then it made me hop on your back again. And then I tried to hop off your back, and we killed ourselves because of it. Because you thought I was still on your back, and I jumped off midway through a jump, which caused pain. What were we talking about? We were talking about something. Oh, I've never played another Donkey Kong game other than, like, the original, a little bit on my Game Boy, but that was just, like, while I was at somebody, I hopped on your back, thinking that we could get away again. But no, I've never played, like, never played it, I guess. I guess that's the short answer to my long-winded fucking...
The original games are really good.
I figured they were. Then again, I've never... My big platform was always Spyro in my youth. That was my favorite.
Never played Spyro.
I know. See, we're the same then. What is the point of us going down there for that?
Well, I think only one of us should go at a time. Because that thing dies in 3 hits, and if we both go, we don't have enough time to jump.
Okay, cool. I'll just stay on the snake tail then. At least we get one of our balloons back every time, right?
Yeah.
Don't wait on me. Keep moving. What are you doing? Kill the walrus!
Like a puzzle piece. I've never gotten all the puzzle pieces because I don't care.
I think that was what we said. It's... How long has it been since we played this?
Probably a year or so, hasn't it?
No, not a year.
Really?
Probably 6 months.
Has it really
Since-
only been 6 months? Feels like it's longer than that.
Well, you've been over a couple of times, and we just haven't recorded anything because I was trying to figure out the echo situation here, but I just finally said, fuck it. Oh, no!
Oh.
The timing was off! No, these videos are going to come out pretty soon after they are recorded. I usually like to sit on my content, so I think Donkey Kong was coming out, like the first 3 episodes we did of it, I think it came out like 2 months ago, but we shot it 6 months ago.
Yeah, the Super Mario Sunshine second episode came out recently, and we recorded that like a billion, trillion years ago.
Just let me die, Nathan. Yeah, we did. We recorded that long. The same time we were playing Donkey Kong, I think. It was like a week after. Yeah, so my content has been spacing very well, I guess. But not really. Here, I'm going to hop on your back so you have more wiggle room here. Just don't kill me like you always do.
Nonsense.
He says this time. He's focused, ladies and gentlemen. He's focused. He doesn't know what he's thinking, but he's focused. Oh, you can grab onto the grass.
Yeah.
I just now
You're a
remembered that.
monkey.
I am a monkey. I descended from a monkey. I bet my monkey was really stupid, though.
Look at that, we did it.
I'd still like to say that was mostly you. Ugh.
Like the bulk of your content. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, the bulk of your content. Okay.
What we call it.
Okay, buddy. Would you like to go through the hours of footage I have yet to edit from other things I've been
I
doing?
mean the bulk of your good content.
The bulk of my good... Christ's sake. Yeah, if I cough at all, I apologize.
He's got coronavirus.
No, I don't have the COVID virus. Otherwise, I'd be coughing on you specifically to give it to you because you're being a cock right now. Just kidding. No, anytime the seasons change and the trees decide to shoot semen out into the air, it always gets in my nose. So whenever fall becomes winter or spring becomes summer or winter becomes spring, the trees just jizz in my nostrils and I can't fucking breathe. So it causes drainage, and the drainage goes down my fucking throat into my stomach and irritates the absolute fuck out of my throat. So I cough and I sound like shit, and you know what? You get up there. You do that.
Can't. I'm not.
You're gonna have to jump off of the fucking pointy thing.
I know what I have to do.
You know what you have to do, but you don't have the strength to do it. Oh, okay. I see.
I can do it.
Wait, can you lean on that on the other side? Oh, look at you.
I'm a genius.
You are a genius. You are a certified genius. You ape man, you. Do you have seasonal allergies, or is that just me?
No, I have no allergies.
You are a lucky son of a bitch. I've been cursed with this my entire life. When Nathan got here, I was like, hang on, I gotta go take. I didn't say this, but I was like, hang on, I gotta go take medicine. And I just pull out this white pill, and he gave me the most suspicious look ever, like I was doing drugs. And I was like, don't worry, it's my allergy pill. But the way you looked at me, I was like, oh. You think this is something? I'm sorry. I have failed you, Master.
The entertainer lifestyle, I know how it is.
Oh, there's a target right there.
Yeah, I failed to hit it because I'm retarded.
Okay. Just as long as we're all in agreement.
Maybe the guy no, he didn't respawn. I'm still stupid. I should just die.
I don't think that's the correct thing you need to do. How do you dash forward, or is that just Donkey Kong?
I think you can do it too. It's Y while running.
It's Y while running. Okay, I'll try that next time. I think the barrel I picked up and threw accidentally was the thing we were supposed to do.
There were two ways we could have hit it, and we failed both. So.
Okay, well I didn't know. Oh, okay, I can dash forward like that. Okay. Ow. I'm not good. I'm not good. Oh god. Fart. There we go. Now I'm fine. You say, do we really need the coin? We have 99 fucking balloons. I remember you buying the absurd amount of balloons last time.
99 red balloons.
That was a perfect rendition of that song.
Yeah, I know, it was really good. Thinking of
on and on, yeah, I know what you know what? She mumbles so much in that song, I don't think anybody knows what she's actually saying unless they've looked up lyrics.
There's something about war. I know that's a lyric.
Did I ever tell you, when I was in college, I had to take English 102. And in English 102, they made us read poems and shit. So, ooh. Okay, I killed myself. They made us read poems from this book that I had to buy that was like $37, which I thought was very dumb. But regardless...
I overshot it. I thought that was a vine and realized that was a flower.
That was the stem of the flower.
I gotta try and grab it.
It's okay. I just decided to jump right off. But I had to buy this book, and in this book there was a poem that was titled Blowjob. Oh. And I thought that was so fucking funny, because like, as you were reading through it, you know what, I bet, no, the book would be at my parents' house. I was like, I bet I still have that book, because I never sold that one back to the school, because they were going to give me $8 for it, and I thought, fuck you. College buyback programs are dumb. Rent if you can. Rent if you can. So this, in class, she was like, which poem was your favorite? Because we had to read like 8 of them that night. And I was like, I really liked Blowjob. And she's like, what in Blowjob made, you know, why did you enjoy Blowjob? And I was like, the title. She's like, yeah, but no, but what was the content of the poem? And I was like, I didn't read the poem, I just liked I just liked that it was titled Blowjob. For no reason, because when I was reading through the poem, it had nothing to do with the blowjob. So I have no idea. Other than, like, the very end, I think the last stanza of it was some... I bet I could fucking find it. Hang on. You keep playing. You keep playing.
music of this land is good too.
I thought you just liked everything in the third world.
I do.
It was literally just called Blowjob. Okay, I typed in blowjob poem on my non-incognito mode Google, and I have a feeling that's about to end up with bad, bad, bad tidings. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not I'm not finding the original blowjob thing that I was talking about, but I just got one that's about blowjobs that's titled Thar She Blows. Would you like me to read you this poem?
I would love for you.
Alright. Thar she blows on my Moby Dick. She really floats my boat. Takes it all in her open mouth down her ocean deep throat. Slow and steady as she goes, her tongue steams at pace. Ready to let go, and my load shot all over her face. Blowjob cruise at an end. She misses not a beat. Moves up and legs apart. Sits down on my meat. Colin Hughes. September 8th, 2017.
Thank you, Colin. Very cool.
Oh my god, that was so rhythmic. I love that. That was not what I was looking for, though.
Wow, look at this.
I remember what the fuck is that? I looked up and I just see a nut as I'm talking about blowjobs. Okay. Is that a nut or is that just a really, like, mutated
I think
coconut?
it's some kind of fruit.
Some kind of fruit that looks like a mango and a nut. Oh my god!
Everything's...
Why is everything in Donkey Kong's fucking world just a game of Jenga, Nathan?
Oh no. It's not a very stable land.
It's weird. Constantly. What the fuck? I don't remember even what book it's from. I really want to... There was a certain stanza that had something to do with like a pulsating red something. Which is weird. Are you getting uncomfortable that I'm looking this stuff up?
No, I just don't like the sound of pulsating red things.
But you wanted to play scary stuff.
Yeah, but pulsating red things doesn't sound scary, it just sounds gross and gross.
I think the word pulsating just sounds gross.
It does. It's not a good word.
The next one down is I would love to give Lucas Rossi a blowjob. That's the title of this poem. I have no fucking idea, I just hate that that's the title of that poem. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna find this.
It's probably some weird hipster poem that no one's ever actually heard of.
Yeah, most likely.
I have a very love.
It was weird that it was published in a book, though. That's why I'm like... Okay, this site was supposed to be all poems, but it's just pictures of this one girl.
Well, she looks like the type, too.
Yeah, she does. I'm not gonna show that picture, but... What the hell? Alright, I give up. I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking up anymore. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Sorry, I couldn't find it. But I can't even remember what the name of the book was. But anyway, she was like, okay, I want you guys to break down into groups. I want you guys to break down into groups and like come to terms with a poem or something. And then while you're in your groups, I want you to just talk about your poem. And I was selected for the poem Blowjob, which I thought was just fate. So I kept laughing. And I kept laughing because I kept reading it to myself. Thinking this has nothing to do with the blowjob. Why is it called Blowjob? And I'm like, I'm not quiet when I laugh. Obviously.
Oh,
You killed us both.
No. Oh, nuts.
I'm not quiet when I laugh. So like, this small room with like 28 people in it, just me laughing in the middle of it, basically. And the professor comes over to our group and he goes, Noah, what's so funny? I was like, just the title and the content of this poem just really gets to me. And she goes, why? Because you have an immature mind not meant for poetry? And I go, no, because some adult mind thought, yes, I'll title this Blowjob, and it has absolutely nothing to do with a blowjob. If it had something to do with the blowjob, it wouldn't be anywhere near as funny as it is to me. And she goes, well, maybe you should be in a different group. And I said, oh no! I'll do the work! I just think it's fucking hilarious. And then she, like, walked off. And this was, like, a newer, like a younger teacher. She couldn't have been more than 30 yet. So I don't know if it was just, like, she didn't want to talk to me about it or what. But she never called on our group to like present what we thought about it. It's like, hey, I did it. I prevented me from talking in college, and that's the real. Did we piss off Zeus as a monkey? Why is there lightning?
I don't really. There's tornadoes in there. This place is a nightmare.
Hey, this is a night. Oh my god.
Africa's really my.
You're rhinoceri! Man, you are just you were dick teasing God right now.
Give me that.
Ever dick teased God before?
I can't say I have.
Like instead of sticking a metal fork in an outlet, you just stick a plastic one in there, just to feel what it might be like. Who is lighting the? Are they lighting penguins on fire, or are those just nuts?
Those are hedgehogs. You'll see. They look at the hedgehog.
Why are they on fire?
I don't know. Maybe they got.
I can't wait to look up the lore of this game and realize that they're like having an Auschwitz camp in this fucking world or something, and they light porcupines on fire.
Well,
because they can't like burn them like they cremated everybody that died in the camps. Instead, they just light them on fire while they're alive and throw them because they can't die. I don't. Have we faced porcupines before?
Uh-oh.
The N-word pass! We need that. Why didn't you jump? I had to jump for you there. I don't even know why I like hooked up a controller, because Nathan's just the only one playing. Which is fine, I'm not mad.
I was gonna say, you could jump. Well, I guess you can't jump off my back right now because we're on a rhino, but any other time you can.
Wait, go back. Looked like there was another. Oh, okay, it's just a rhino. Oh, there's a puzzle piece too. We're inside the tornado that takes us to the land of Oz.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore on account of we are in Africa.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know if I ever get swallowed up by a tornado, that's going to be the last thing I say. Like if God was transcribing my life. It's like, this is the last thing you said. It would be, we're not in Kansas anymore, as I'm being like sucked up. And
my rhino!
You almost committed seppuku for your rhino.
Oh, that was an accident.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I thought we already had one of these, didn't we?
Yeah, there's usually 2 or 3 in a level.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Huh, weird.
This is the kind that I always have the most trouble completing.
Why, because the vines?
It's hard to get all the bananas.
Yeah. I think a long time ago, there was news about a tornado, and it sucked up some guy's vault that was full of all of his collector knives, and like Swiss knives, so they all had, you had to like click them out to extend and everything. Yeah. And they found them, all the knives completely extended outward, unlocked and everything.
I heard about that.
All points out in like the side of a barn. Could you imagine if just like a hailstorm of knives flew through your window at like 3 in the morning? That's fucking divine wrath in the form of knives.
Oh my goodness.
Nathan, you better click that fucking balloon or we're all going down.
I guess not super recently, because it was before I moved into my new house, but there was a tornado here in Petersburg, or...
Yeah. I remember that. That happened when we were in high school.
No, it was a bit more recent than that. It was like... it was like... Could have been this year. I don't think it...
Really?
I don't know if it actually reached Petersburg, but it was in like the Tallulah to New Salem area.
Okay.
And I lived in Tallulah at that time.
Oh, so you had first hand then.
I was coming home from work as it was going through. And I went to Petersburg because there was a tornado. I wasn't going to go to Tallulah.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh shit, my bird.
Oh no! Solaire?
I got to my... No, this was Barbosa.
This was Barbosa?
This
okay.
was this year, I think. Or maybe last year. But anyway. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, so I got to my sister's house, and I was like, hey, sister lady, do you want to go help me get my bird from Tallulah so that he doesn't die? And she was like, yeah, I can do that. So, boy, okay, he's not an African, I killed him, but so we were driving, I was driving, and we were up at like the top of the hill there at New Salem, going towards Tallulah.
Yeah.
And as we were driving, I was watching telephone poles snap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like I was watching cars get blown off the road and stuff. And I was like, this is a little spooky. I was making my way.
Were you in that truck at the time then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank God for that. Probably had the weight you needed to weigh you down. Oh my God. I couldn't imagine just driving down the road and you just see car after car just blow away, basically.
It's pretty spooky.
And you know the people in those cars are like, oh, fuck!
There's cars in the ditch and telephone poles snapping next to me. Like,
The only experience I've ever had with that kind of shit is just like when it snows here. But I've told this story before. There's only one stoplight in the entirety of the county we live in, and when I was at that stoplight, when I was at that stoplight a long time ago, I think before I graduated high school, it was a terrible. Our high school was known for never closing, like, ever, if it snowed. Like, every other school would be canceled, but ours would still go on. Like, there was a joke that our high school would stay open during the apocalypse. Like, in other communities, that's what they'd say. It was fucking ridiculous. But, so we had, like, 5 or 6 inches of snow plus ice. And it was like, alright, see you at fucking 7:15 in the morning for early bird. Better get going. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I have to come out from the country roads, which were absolute fucking shit, and you've killed us. You've killed us both. And I remember coming into town, and I got to that stoplight, and I was like, "Thank God, I'm almost to school. I'm almost there." And I just see this guy coming from the west end, and I'm sitting at the south stop. He's coming from the west end. He's supposed to stop, and I'm supposed to go, and I'm sitting there. And then I'm like, that guy can't stop. So I had like the foresight, and I was like, I'm not going to move because I know he's just going to slide into this intersection. So he slides into the intersection. He's got one hand on his wheel, with his other hand grabs his coffee and takes a sip, and then like straightens his wheels out and keeps driving forward. And I was like, that's the kind of bullshit this man's been through. He's taking a sip of coffee through his spin out into an intersection. I think he just thought, like, if this is how I go, I want one more sip. Ew, that was such a great... I remember getting to early bird just like, man, I wish I could live like that guy. God, it was so funny at the time to me.
In high school, I drove a car that didn't have working headlights.
Yeah, you also blared every Mario song ever.
I did.
Which I didn't understand at the time, but then you told me in your first series... It was the only CD that worked in his car. He would just roll up with like the acapella Super Mario Sunshine secret level thing, just in the middle of the high school parking lot. Oh, there goes Nathan. Here he comes again.
Whenever I would leave like a football game or whatever, I would have to turn on my blinkers periodically to actually be able to see the road.
Really?
Yeah, because my headlights didn't work.
Why didn't you ever fix your fucking headlights?
Because I didn't want to pay money to do that.
You could easily do it. The bulbs are like $2. Was it like an electrical issue, or was it just the bulbs?
It was an electrical issue.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I can see why you wouldn't want to do that. But if it's just the bulbs, you can get a bulb at like O'Reilly's for like $3. Especially if you're like me and you don't care about the quality of the bulb. Where do you stand on the whole, I have blue UV fucking lights on my headlights, and I can see past your car bullshit?
I hate them. I don't know why I murdered myself. I hate them, but, like, I would have them.
Yeah.
So
I can't hate them too much because I have them?
No, I don't have them. I would have them. I have regular headlights, but, like, I can't bitch about anybody else having them because, like, I'd probably put those on my car. I like being able to see where I'm going.
I hate them because
I don't give a shit about anybody else, so, you know.
Well, how fucking kind of you, then.
Well,
I don't give a shit about anybody else on the road. As long as I can see.
You know? Everybody else on the road is dog shit at driving anyway, so at least I might as well be able to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I just hate it because you fucking drive down like a highway, and they don't have their blinds on, right? It's just, you know, regular beam, and they can see past your car with your high beams on, and it's like, what the fuck? At least that's my experience with them. So Nathan would want them, but I would say fuck anybody who has those. You're the reason why I'm gonna crash in a ditch and die. Was there really a point to what you just did there?
No, I just wanted to see if I could.
I just wanted to see if I could throw a fucking waterberry at a fire that's dropping. Why isn't Bowser in Donkey Kong's country?
But he's busy kidnapping women.
Oh, I guess you got me there. I was trying to think of something that wasn't sexist to come back with that, but I had nothing. I had absolutely nothing.
Donkey Kong villains are more concerned with just straight up murdering Donkey Kong than they are about kidnapping any women.
I actually think Donkey Kong, as a platformer from Nintendo, is probably the most murdery of all the platformers. Because you can just justify it to nature, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's just a monkey. He can kill anything he comes across. He's just a monkey. I think that's why they have to make every enemy in Mario such a fucking... You stole that from me, and you knew I needed it.
I just picked it up, but I thought it might be a barrel. Throw it that now.
God damn it.
Got him.
Fucking kill Noah the experience. Yeah, you're gonna miss my hair in a second. You can't double jump or anything while you're trying to fight a bird.
Oh, man, I got him.
Nathan's out here. What the fuck happened to Africa? It was all kind last level, now what happened to it?
It caught on fire.
Does everything just turn into a cruel, evil bitch whenever it's on fire?
Yeah, probably. I've never gone on fire, but I can't imagine I'd be very pleased if I was.
I think it'd be peaceful. That's not true.
I think you're wrong.
I was gonna say that's not true at all. I've dealt with... Woo! I've dealt with so many people in the hospital that are just like... I was like, so how did you get burned? Because they have like a burn all the way up there. I'm like, oh, I tried to throw gasoline on a burning fire, and I was like, okay.
That's a good idea.
Did you think that was a good idea? And it was like, well, I've done it my entire life. And I was like, so you're just tickling God's fire penis then. Because you know you're not going to get hurt because you've been doing it your entire life.
Pretty good argument. I've made that argument before.
It never mattered before, so why does it matter now?
Yeah.
Ugh. I gotta say, it's a nice change of pace to be doing this on a couch. We used to be huddled in my room.
Considerably more comfortable, I won't lie.
Yeah, I remember huddled in my room. We would be sitting like 2 inches apart from one another because we were trying to fit 2 office chairs in the space between my bed and my desk, which never worked out very well. Now we're just sitting on a couch, and my ass is going numb because of it. You think paraplegics have numb asses?
Paraplegics have numb everything.
You're thinking of quadriplegics.
No, whatever, I'm not a doctor.
Well, you're also a human, and I think that's a pretty general term. Didn't they teach you prefixes and suffixes in high school?
Quad means 4.
Yes, that's a prefix. Plegic, what does that mean?
I don't fucking know.
I don't want to learn! Oh, I didn't even mean to come in here, I was just following you. Oh, we both have to be in the same barrel? That's kind of lame. There we go. Oh, but now we have to time ourselves? What?! Okay, well that's just dumb. I can see where the lack of multiplayer would come in handy here. Hang on, let me help you. Why did it shoot me at first? What the fuck? What the actual shit? We're back. Due to unpopular demand. That! I gotta say the swimming animation's really nice.
I think this game looks really good.
I think for what it is, it looks very nice. Especially since this was... I am not helping. This is all you. Especially... Didn't you say this game ported from Wii U first?
Yes.
Yeah. So this game's actually like 4 years old. I wanna... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
have sex with that giant fish.
How did you know exactly what I was going to say?
But in that context, there's not a lot really.
I want to have sex with that giant
deviation.
fish. Oh, our hearts are mechanical. Who's responsible for all the barrel technology in this game?
Donkey Kong. Okay, I mean, he's a scientist. You can type into
You don't think Donkey Kong has some sort of relative that's really good with machineries?
No, it's him. It's Donkey Kong himself.
You think Donkey Kong dresses up in a lab coat or something?
He just wears a tie. That's how you know he's a scientist. Nobody but scientists wear ties.
That's not true.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of uneducated folks wearing ties.
Nah. They were pretending,
Nah!
They're pretending to be stupid to hide the fact that they have a Frankenstein in their basement.
What? Do you think that's an actual problem America has? Too many Frankensteins are hiding in basements?
Yeah. Ah! No! No! Kill me! Okay, good.
Nathan's so concerned with secret levels, he has to murder us both.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the game was going to be like, alright, now do all that without the rocket. I didn't see the floating.
That would be funny.
This is such a foreign environment to me. I can't wait for you to not do that 3 times in a row like we did with the minecart level when you were trying to tell that story.
3? I think it was like 20.
I think we wasted, like 18 balloons just like, oh man, I missed that jump, time to kill myself again.
I'm the genuinely worst storyteller because if anything happens, I immediately get distracted and stop talking too.
Which is why you're a great storyteller if you're not playing the game.
So I would like just run into something and go like, oh, and then I would just like trail off.
Do we portal continue or do we just leave?
They're gonna have to do this level again, but we did unlock the secret level now.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I mean, you hate the rocket ones, and I tried to play the rocket one time, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
The rocket one is obnoxious, but I don't like the gameplay, but the environments are so fun that I don't really mind. Especially in this one, this was a lot of.
I think you're one of the only human beings that has probably ever said that.
What?
It's pretty, but I hate the gameplay.
Just of these, like, there's enough like interesting things going on in like the background stuff that I don't mind flying out of a rocket. It's like driving.
It's like, how is it like driving? What?
Well, it's like driving itself is boring, but like if you're looking at interesting things, it makes it better, you know?
Yeah, but isn't your focus supposed to be on the road?
Well, sure, if you're like incompetent, but if you're not incompetent, you can look around and it's not a problem.
I'm gonna have to put that one on your headstone. The environment was pretty, so I crashed my car.
The amount of shit that I do while driving, like, I am an incredibly negligent driver.
Oh, no.
I legitimately, it's not uncommon for me to watch YouTube while driving home.
What? What? You watch YouTube videos when you drive home?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Nathan.
It's safe.
I swear to God, I'm just gonna be like, did you guys hear about Nathan? It's like, well, no, what happened is he died in a car crash. I was like, oh, he's probably watching YouTube.
I don't like just stare at the screen. I look up like every 2 seconds, but yeah, I watch YouTube while driving.
I just love.
I browse memes sometimes while driving.
I love the comparison of you saying, yeah, I'm dog shit at telling a story because I'm doing something else, but I'll watch a YouTube video while I'm driving. I can multitask there. That's fine.
Well, I'm way better at driving than I am at talking to a human being.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think that?
I could drive for hours. I could
Go up.
talk to anybody
Go up.
for shit. No,
No.
we've already been in there.
I know, but what about the other portal? Wouldn't the other portal
The
take
other
us to the
portal
end?
just takes you right there.
Oh, okay. Well, then, see, I'm a
I
goofer.
physically pointed at it like anybody can tell.
I mean, I could tell.
I guess.
I understood what you meant. I've done that before, though. I've been, like, broadly gesturing at something. I'm like, oh, yeah, no one can see me right now. Because normally when I do couch co-op, I completely neglect the webcam, because it would literally just be 2 men sitting on a couch.
Yeah, it's not a lot to see.
Not
I've
much
never
to
understood
see.
that aspect of like Let's Plays.
Well, if I'm by
somebody has a
myself,
camera
I
in the
think of it as something to add to the experience, but if I'm with someone else, I don't really care. If that makes any sense. That was a really fluid motion you just did there.
I'm very good at video.
I'll take no part of that, though, sir. Because I had nothing to do with that.
I'm not actually very good at video games. I'm pretty terrible at video games, but
Well, the ones that you have been on the channel, you've done well.
That's true.
And that's all I'll say.
I did well in Dark Souls back in the day. Back 100,000.
We need to fucking play Dark Souls again, man. But Zach's never around.
I had Retro move 20 light years
1,000 years away. And, you know, he couldn't have done it at the worst time with Unresolved series. That he was like, let's start this, let's start this, let's start this. And I was like, can't we just finish something? And he goes, no.
Yeah, Super Mario Ascension is legitimately one of my favorite games ever, and I'm kind of sad because I doubt we'll ever finish it now.
Well, I hope we do. I mean, if... okay, I'll have to put a timestamp on it. Like, alright, you have this many months to comply. And then if he never fucking responds, or if he never comes, then we'll just continue onward without him. Well, the thing about Dark Souls is we haven't even done a quarter of the experience yet, have we?
We haven't done a lot of it.
We've gotten all the lords done.
Expansion. No, we still have...
No, we've gotten all the lords done. We don't have Prince Lothric, but other than that, we have all the ones, and then we just need to do the DLCs. I think the last episode we aired of that was we were going into the painting.
Yes, we were. Although I think retroactively they will go back and fight the Dragon Slayer armor first.
Yeah.
Before we do the painted world.
I don't think we made it that far. I know we killed the Ocelot King.
Yeah.
And we got through the cursed world, or the forgotten world, or whatever the hell it's called.
The next boss in the base game is the Dragon Slayer armor.
Correct. Yeah. Who the fuck lit all those fuses?
Probably. I hate this. Well, I don't hate this level, but I remember dying on this one a lot.
I enjoy what they're trying to do with the perspective.
It's really, I really like this game, like the way it looks. I think it's really...
I think I know why this game would never work with Mario, though. Because he would have so many concussions just for being shot barrel to barrel like that.
Big stupid monkey, you don't have to worry
Big stupid monkey. Big dumbass monkey wouldn't have anything.
I wish that they would do another, like, big budget. Well, actually, I wish they'd make another Donkey Kong game, quite frankly. But I also wish that they would make another big budget 2D Mario platformer. That would, like,
I don't think they're ever going to do that again, just because Mario 3D World was so great. Plus, they've kind of eloped that, if you think about it, because they made Mario Maker, so now, you know, you can make whatever the hell experience you want with that. So I think they kind of like saw... I see that as like Nintendo being like, we don't want to make any more levels for Mario, so you do it.
Maybe. I don't know. Mario Odyssey was... Have we ever played that on this channel?
I have not played it at all. I told you that
Maybe we should do that one. I love that game.
My brother bought it and played it, and I watched some of his playthrough, but that's the only bit of experience I've had with that game. I never played it on the show. I want to play it on the show, but that'd be another long one, probably.
Yeah, it's long.
I have too many things that we need to wrap up before we start new things.
That's what we're doing here.
I know. I told Nathan, I was like, I really want to do spooky videos with you.
Daisies.
You shot us at a
This
tree.
is why I die a lot, because I always shoot myself in the wrong direction because I get too hungry.
I told Nathan, tomorrow, when we're shooting this, tomorrow's spooky week, and I was like, Nathan, we should do a spooky video, but then I was like, no, we have things we need to wrap up before
I
we...
still think we could do a spooky video.
We could, but then the only real spooky thing I think we could do is Luigi's Mansion 3. And that would be like another full playthrough. That wouldn't be a
any
one-off.
other, like, spook games?
I have spook games, just not connected to my screen recorder at the moment. I mean, that could easily be solved, but you'd have to watch me wiggle my ass around for like 15 minutes while I figure out what fucking chords are which.
The thing about horror games is that I hardly ever play them.
We're fucked.
So...
I love horror games. You know that. I love them.
Yeah.
I like streaming because it makes me feel like I'm still alive.
I don't necessarily hate them or anything, but
Inward pass, inward pass, inward pass, inward pass, inward pass. Perfect. Yeah, well, I don't know. I like them. There's been a lot of really good ones lately. Like, really good indie developer horror games that they've just... I don't know what it is. You have to have one of two things whenever you make...
This is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that is... Okay, well, it counted, so fuck it. You have to do one of two things really well. You have to really do good jump scares, or you have to have a really good ambience environment.
I prefer that kind.
The ambience?
In anything. Video games or movies. Like, jump scares are just so cheap and like.
Right, but if they're done well, they
scary.
keep the suspense. But if you have ambience,
but
it keeps the suspense the whole time. It doesn't have to have like.
Yeah. I think that is a much more difficult and like skilled thing to do. Like,
Yeah,
it takes a lot more.
sound design is
skill.
a craft that not many appreciate.
I think I've talked about this particular film before, but The Exorcist 3,
I don't think I've seen that.
most people have, and it's quite a slept-on classic film, because The Exorcist 2 was like the worst movie ever made, and everybody universally hates it. But then The Exorcist 3, I think, is better than the original. I really like it. But that movie has the only jump scare that I ever felt was earned, or like I really appreciated, because it builds up to it for legitimately like a full 5 minutes before the actual jump scare happens, and it goes so long that you stop thinking anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, you just think it's like part of the scene feel.
It's like there's like a nurse, and she's just walking around a hospital, and like it'll close up on her entering rooms and stuff, and you'll be like, oh, here comes the jump scare, and then nothing happens.
It never happens.
And then it's just her walking around in the background for a while. You're like, oh, here comes another one, and then it never happened. Like 5 minutes later, she's walking out of frame, and then somebody jumps out of a doorway and cuts her head off with a pair of bone shears.
What?
You're like, oh, and it like makes a really loud screaming noise and scares the crap out of you, and you're like, oh, okay.
I guess that was earned.
I feel like that was.
Because well, I mean, that's the other thing. The ambience lures you into that false sense of security that makes the jump scares hit harder. I think that's why I like ambience better.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it has a more profound and prolonged effect.
Yes.
It's like the entire time you're creeped out and uncomfortable, rather than
one of the
something
things
makes a loud noise and startles you once every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's dumb. I think a thing that's common in like a lot of horror movies and horror tropes and games these days is like, let's make it Cthulhu, because Cthulhu's scary and hard to understand, but it's like completely looped in on itself to where it's actual shit every time I play one of those now. You missed a banana bundle, Nathan. How could you?
It is a shame because I do like Lovecraft stuff, but it's
I do too, but it's so
hard to get
overused.
right. I failed.
With 2 bananas left, he just murders us.
It's so hard to get it right, and nobody really does. Like,
No, I don't think I've played one good Cthulhu game or seen one good Cthulhu experience movie.
If I had to pick one, I would say, I think I've talked about this before as well, In the Mouth of Madness.
Yes. There's a game I played on the channel called The Moons of Madness that I think was trying to emulate that, but did it horribly.
In the Mouth of Madness is a very good Cthulhu-esque or Lovecraft-esque film.
I guess I should say Lovecraft, it's not Cthulhu. They're one and the same
And
to me.
that banana just literally there to piss me off.
Maybe. Maybe you're supposed to fall down there. Isn't that a checkpoint plant?
No, I think it's literally just there to trick me into falling. But I beat it.
But what if you're wrong? What if that's a secret level?
And I'm a fool and I should die.
Just like that at Ox. That looked like Paul Bunyan's Ox. It was all blue.
Babe.
I was going to say, isn't it Babe or Bay? Not Babe.
Babe. Babe.
It's Paul Bunyan's Bay!
That's hipster Paul Bunyan's ox.
I hate that every year there's a new hipster term for like your significant other.
I
This
don't
year
like
it's
pet names.
this year it's
They
King
really genuinely bother me.
pet names?
Yeah.
Like Sweetie?
Yeah. Well, not like that one. The idea of calling somebody baby or babe really bothers me.
I don't think I do that a lot, but I could. Why does it bother you? Is it just like seeing it from like the outside perspective of the
No, I don't
relationship?
give a shit about that. It's just creepy to me. Like calling somebody the name that you call a human child.
You
is-
sacrificed me for your own
is-
good.
I don't care for it.
Only call each other their God-given Christian names, God damn it.
Or like my brother calls his wife my love, and it legitimately makes my skin crawl every time he does it.
See, that's fine in like
so
a
weird.
I find that okay in like certain contexts, but not like just like, my love, could you fetch me a soda?
Yeah, that's what he'll do, and it's like,
yeah,
don't do
I can see that
That
being.
shit is weird.
Yeah, that is. I'll give you that one. That one is weird. But if it's like a misunderstanding or something, or like they're angry, I could see that being somewhat.
Yeah,
I don't know. My love is hard to argue with actually, because I don't really like that at all.
It's so weird. It's so creepy and like unsettling to me.
If I was going to say my love, I'd probably try to say it in a different language, like mi amore or something like that.
Yeah,
it would
like,
sound less cringy.
Mon chéri.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's a bad one. I don't know why that particular pet names are just a real pet peeve of mine.
I don't think my love is a pet name. I think it's just
It feels
way
like
of
that's
addressing.
something you say as a serial killer.
my love, your loins.
Fuck, I missed a secret level here somewhere. You know what? I
Uh,
thought I know where I did it. Son of a bitch.
I'm just along for this experience at this point. You're taking me all kinds of places.
Yeah.
Isn't this the rocket level again?
I think it's might be a fire level.
Okay.
I don't know which level this is actually. Maybe is this the rocket level? Yeah, this is the rocket level.
Yeah, we already did the portal here. Is there another one?
Is this the one? There was one where I went underwater briefly and then jumped back up, and you said that was a really fluid motion.
Yeah, that's at the end of this
Is
one.
that this one? Okay, yeah. Then I believe you missed another secret level here.
Nathan knows too much about Donkey Kong, but enough to keep this going, so I'm okay with that.
I could also be completely wrong and we're just wasting our time.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's better that it's recorded wasted time, because then something will come out of it.
Yeah.
But I will say that after this, we should probably end the episode.
Yes, I would agree. We're at what, 50?
51 minutes. I like to keep them at like 50. Truthfully, it's more like 45, but you know, if we're like, I was hoping we would make it all the way to the boss in this world.
It's just too long enough.
Yeah, it's got like an extra 5 minutes on. I think it takes like a full hour probably if you know what you're doing and you don't die a lot. Which, you know, that's not true of any of my content. I always like to add a flare of stupidity just to keep it rolling. Because I don't want to be good at video games, I just want to be good enough to where it's entertaining. I don't want people to watch content that I've made because, you know, oh wow, this is like one of the top 10 players in the world of this particular... I would never... Shit.
If I was the top something in any video game, I feel like I would be legitimately embarrassed.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you were like that in For Honor?
No, I think I'd be embarrassed. Like, I enjoy being... Although, I played it recently, because I haven't played in, like, 3 years.
You haven't played For Honor in 3 years?
But it's been, like, at least a year and a half since I played. And I got back on, and boy am I rusty. I mean, I can't even believe how bad I am now. Like, I'm still better than a new player by a significant margin, but I'm way worse than I should be.
And you know the people who like kept playing it are probably
Yeah,
way
it's really
good.
frustrating because like I used to be really good at that game.
I hate that that's the experience a lot of people have for a large amount of games. Like if you have like a fall off period at any point, it's just over for you. Because if you see, it's a good thing that I'm staying Dixie because we would not be able to maneuver.
Couldn't do that, which I think is a really interesting thing they made.
I hate that the only game I can think of that doesn't have a significant fall-off period is Sea of Thieves. Because I've put that game down several times just due to rage reasons and then picked it right back up.
Pick that one back up. The only thing I could think of is like aiming cannons. I feel like you kind of have to get a feel for that. But I feel like it doesn't take very long to get that feel.
It's just you gotta. It's more muscle memory at that point. If you were, we've talked about this before, but if you play Sea of Thieves, play solo for like a month, and then you'll be way better at everything. I promise you. I got all the way to Pirate Legend as a solo, and I gotta say, don't do that. But
yeah, that's tough.
It makes it. Why don't we go ahead and do this one too? Just fuck it. But
this will get us in the position to do the boss and the secret level.
Okay, cool. Then we know the secret level is going to take us a while because we'll die probably a lot on that. Other than Sea of Thieves, I can't think of another game that has like a forgivable fall-off period. Because Dead by Daylight is another one that I played that I was pretty good at, but I don't think I'd be good at it
Never played
now. because that game is constantly introducing perks and reworking how things...
I have a lot of people that want me to play that game.
Don't play it. It's not worth your sanity, especially if you want to get into it.
I do like that they added Ash Williams as a playable character.
Yes, but they've also added... There are more killers in that game now that are not their original content property than their own original creations. And anytime they have an original character now, it's always like a really shit like perk system or whatever the hell they're like. So they have the pig, right, from Sawface. Not Sawface, just Saw. I don't know why the fuck I said Sawface.
Good old Sawface.
I was combining my next thought. So the pig basically has this ability where she can sneak, and then if you're next to a killer normally, you're able to like hear like a heartbeat to like tell how close they are to you. So whenever she crouches and sneaks around, you can't hear that heartbeat. And then she has this dash attack, right? So like she can come out of stealth and just like run at you and hit you with a blade. So they've taken her ability and mashed it together with Michael Myers' ability, which is just stalking people and getting power from that. And they've made that into Ghostface. And every killer after Pigface from Saw, every killer after that has had just like two abilities mashed together, basically. So the originality of the game's gone. But there's a significant fall-off period for that, because if you don't play for like a year and you want to get back into that game, you have to learn. There's such a learning curve, because you have to figure out what all these new perks do and like how they've reworked the Killer Survivor. I know you don't care.
No, I just never like it.
I don't want you to play it. I mean, don't play it just because Ash Williams is in it. I guess that's what I'm trying to communicate to you.
It's a shame though, 'cause I love it.
I love it. Well, there's a new game coming out with like the entire Evil Dead universe, right?
Evil Dead game coming out.
And I think that's kind of shaped up the same way. It's like creatures versus the survivors.
I think it's the vibe that I got from watching the trailer. I hate the word vibe, and I regret that I just said it.
The aura.
But the general feel that I get from it is that it's almost like a third person.
You missed the K. Oh no, you missed the N-word pass, Nathan.
I don't know how I did that.
You're supposed to get it off the... Oh, there you go. I thought you could only get it off that bird.
Ruined my
So the vibe you got from it...
is that it's almost like a third person Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
kind of the thing that it seemed like to me.
Yeah. I don't know how soon that game's going to come out, but I'm excited for that one.
I'll play it.
I was going to say, I'm sure you'd be one of the ones I'd want to play it with.
Yeah, I love any Evil Dead, like I guess any of the original films. Oh shit, the bed.
Oh, good save.
And the series I really liked as well. I'm not happy that they're remaking it, and that they've already remade it, and now they're remaking it again, and it's not going to have Bruce Campbell in it, because I feel like it's just not going to be good.
I feel like Bruce Campbell was born to play Ash Williams.
Bruce Campbell, I mean, it's just not the Evil Dead without him. I mean, there's just no two ways about it.
He's too fundamental. He's what started it, right?
Yeah.
He's always been Ash Williams.
Yeah. And I don't think they're doing... I think they've made a wise decision in that they're not having Ash be in it at all. But
That's probably
even
for the best.
point.
Yeah.
Ash is such an iconic character that...
I don't know, when you put a chainsaw on a man's hand, it's kind of make him irreplaceable, don't you?
It's just such a good... I love it.
This is my boomstick, are you kidding me? This is like... You've sacrificed me.
I didn't know that you didn't have any life. That's fine.
That's because you are constantly killing us both.
Get back here. Give me your sweet, sweet hairdo.
You want my hair?
Yeah,
You can have it. You want pain? You want it? It's yours, my friend.
As long as you have enough rupees. We should play the Zelda CDI games.
I would hate my life more if we had to play that, but yeah, I think that would be a fun time. I don't know if I'd make a series out of that though. That one might that might just end up being a fuck this. God damn. We got 9 balloons to stack on top of our 99 balloons. Have we dipped below 90 since we bought all those?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe we have.
All right.
We're about to.
Oh yeah, okay.
There it is.
The secret level. All right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and stop this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell us just what you thought of this episode down in the comments below, and you got any closing thoughts, Nathan?
No, I don't. Oh, I have an interesting story to tell the next episode. It's something that happened to me recently.
All right, we're dick teasing the story.
Tune in next time when I tell you about how I got run over by my own van.
I like how you pointed at my phone timer and not the microphone. That's
Whoops.
the one recording.
Tune in next time to hear about how I got run over by my own van.
I can't fucking wait. All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Goodbye.